All right, it's all about Social Security as they claim they're not dismantling it or they're not going to do anything to it. They claim they're going to keep Social Security for us. I'm not so sure. I'm not confident that that's going to happen. I know decades ago, under George W., they wanted to privatize it. I get the feeling privatizing still is on the table. That's just my thought process on that one. Don't know if you heard, I believe, who is that? The Commerce Secretary, I believe? Said that anybody who's yelling and loudly complaining about Social Security and receiving benefits, the loudest ones apparently are the most fraudulent ones. Apparently, if his mother-in-law did not get her Social Security check, she would not be complaining. She would just assume that there was something wrong, something that, they needed to work on. But then again, you've got a billionaire for a son-in-law. So if you don't get your Social Security check that 1 month, I'm sure your billionaire son-in-law will take good care of you. That one check that somebody else misses, that's the difference between eating out of a dumpster, being homeless, versus having a home and having food on the table. So people complaining loudly because they missed that one check, they're not fraudulent. They're human, and they pay into a system that they expect to work for them. That does not make them fraudulent in any way, shape, or form. I could not believe he said that. And he had no qualms about saying that. But again, I guess if we all had billionaire son-in-laws, we too would not miss that one check. Having said that, let's take a look at the responsibilities of the Department of Social Security. The Department of Social Security, DSS, is a crucial governmental body tasked with ensuring the well-being and financial security of citizens through a range of programs and initiatives. Its responsibilities encompass various aspects of social insurance, welfare, and public assistance. And it's also aimed at supporting individuals and families during times of need. Administration of Social Security programs, the DSS is responsible for managing and administering Social Security programs that provide financial support to eligible individuals. These programs include retirement benefits, disability benefits, survivor benefits, and supplemental security income, or SSI. By overseeing these programs, the DSS ensures that qualified beneficiaries receive timely and accurate payments. Retirement benefits. One of the key responsibilities of the DSS is to provide retirement benefits to individuals who have paid into the Social Security system throughout their entire working lives, which is pretty much most of us. Upon reaching retirement age, eligible individuals can apply for these benefits to ensure a stable and secure income during their post-retirement years. Disability benefits. The DSS also administers disability benefits for individuals who are unable to work due to a physical or mental impairment. These benefits provide financial assistance to help cover the cost of living and medical expenses. The department evaluates applications and determines eligibility based on specific criteria. Survivor benefits. Survivor benefits are available to family members of deceased individuals who have paid into the Social Security system. The DSS ensures that surviving spouses, and children as well as dependents receive financial support to help them cope with the loss of a loved one and maintain their standard of living. Supplemental Security Insurance, or SSI, is a program managed by DSS that provides financial assistance to elderly, blind, or disabled individuals with limited income and resources. This program aims to ensure that the most vulnerable members of society have access to basic necessities and a dignified standard of living. Policy development and implementation. The DSS plays a critical role in developing and implementing policies related to Social Security and welfare. This includes researching and analyzing data, proposing legislative changes, and working with other government agencies and stakeholders to ensure the effectiveness and sustainability of the Social Security programs. Research and analysis. The DSS conducts research and analysis to identify trends, assess the impact of existing programs, and forecast future needs. This information is used to inform policy decisions and ensure that Social Security programs are responsive to the changing demographics and economic conditions. Legislative proposals. Based on research and analysis, the DSS may propose legislative changes to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of Social Security programs. These proposals are designed to address emerging issues, close gaps, and enhance the overall support provided to beneficiaries. Collaboration with stakeholders. The DSS collaborates with other government agencies, nonprofit organizations, and private sector partners to implement and administer Social Security policies. This collaboration ensures a coordinated approach to addressing the needs of beneficiaries and optimizing the delivery of services. And then there's public outreach and education. Another important responsibility of the DSS is to educate the public about Social Security programs and services. This includes providing information on eligibility requirements, application processes, and benefits. By raising awareness, the DSS helps individuals understand their rights and access to the support that they need. Information resources. The DSS develops and disseminates information resources such as brochures, websites, and community workshops to educate the public about Social Security programs. These resources are designed to be accessible and informative, helping individuals navigate the complexities of the system. Customer service, which is going to be highly impacted, greatly impacted as they cut offices and services and employees. That is just, that's going to be a mess. Because, I mean, you already have wait times, pretty lengthy wait times as the system is right now, shutting down offices across the country as a result of getting rid of like half of that workforce. And then there's talk of certain features that are going to not be available to you in terms of accessing information and accessing your money. Customer service is next on the list here. Providing excellent customer service is a priority, or was a priority, for the DSS. The department offers assistance through various channels, including phone, online, and in-person support, which some of that's going to be cut. Going to be wanting you now to pretty much show up in person. Customer service representatives help individuals with inquiries, applications, and other concerns related to Social Security benefits. Ensuring program integrity. The DSS is responsible for ensuring the integrity of the Social Security programs by implementing measures to prevent fraud, abuse, and misuse of funds. They do have systems in place for this. They're human. They may not catch everything, but they already have people in place to catch this fraud, waste, and abuse that they claim is happening at such a rampant rate. This includes conducting audits, investigations, and reviews to identify and address potential issues. Fraud prevention. The DSS employs strategies to detect and prevent fraud, such as verifying the accuracy of information provided by applicants and beneficiaries. By safeguarding the integrity of Social Security programs, the DSS protects the resources intended to support those in need, and right now the resources are not really being protected. I highly doubt that they're concerned about the protecting of these resources at the moment. I just don't feel confident that that's happening. Compliance and accountability. Ensuring compliance with program rules and regulations is a key responsibility of the DSS. The department monitors adherence to policies and takes action against individuals or entities that violate program guidelines. This accountability ensures that Social Security programs operate transparently and effectively. And audits and reviews, because see, they do that sort of thing. They already have this in place, but again, somebody wants to use it as an excuse to pretty much just gut the system as a whole. Audits and reviews. Regular audits and reviews are conducted by the DSS to assess the performance and efficiency of Social Security programs. These evaluations help identify areas for improvements and ensure that resources are used effectively to benefit eligible individuals. In conclusion, the Department of Social Security plays a vital role in providing financial security and support to individuals and families. Through the administration of various programs, policy development, public outreach, and ensuring program integrity, the DSS strives to enhance the well-being of society and uphold the principles of social justice and equity, which are now no longer a thing. So there you have it. Your Social Security Department, its responsibilities, or the responsibilities that it used to have. So yeah.